everyone, Katie here again. I have a special guest with me today. More than just Kinsley, I'd like to introduce my husband to y'all. Nate, would you like to join us today?
A dramatic entrance.
Hello.
Hi.
We missed you.
That's only been, what, a month?
A month. A month and a week.
Yeah. Well, hello, everybody. Let's see here. Okay, go ahead and lay down, girl. Just lay down.
She's excited to see you too.
Yeah.
Not that she's been laying in bed with you for a week. No.
All right, well, we're trying to get back into the swing of things after
A bit of a hiatus.
a bit of a hiatus, yeah. So let's just do a quick discussion about the camera is not centered. Looks like it's not level. Oh well.
We're going to have a discussion about that?
Yeah, let's just have a discussion about that. Let's have a discussion about why we took a month off, and you kind of covered it.
The last part of it, yeah.
The last part of it, yeah. So I think it was November. It was
Like
the week. It was the week before Thanksgiving,
Yeah.
and I actually flew out to Portland to spend some time with my family, and that's because a family member really needed some help and really didn't feel like I could do it remotely. And it needed to be, both physical help and just, in-person help. So Katie and I talked, and she really said, take as much time as you need to.
I got this.
Okay, I'm just trying to, the rustling,
Oh.
that's all.
Welcome back.
Yeah, take as much time as you need to. So I ended up booking a 1-month trip out to Portland, thinking that I wasn't going to need the entire 1 month for the help that I was giving out in Portland. But it ended up being just 2 days shy of 1 month of my trip. So I actually cut the trip short by 2 days out of the 1 month. And when I got back, it was a very long flight back. There were a lot of complications with
Delays.
with the airlines and delays and whatever. And it was a full 24 hours of travel by the time I got back. So by the time I left my mom's house where I was staying, and by the time I got back here on the homestead, it was a complete 24-hour of traveling. So the combination of helping out for that 1 month and kind of the mental exhaustion that came with that and the emotional exhaustion that came with that, and then the travel, I ended up getting sick. You can probably still hear it in my throat. And I was out for almost a week.
A little over.
Little over a week, yeah. And just today, I had enough energy to come outside after doing morning chores and spending some time actually getting a project started. My energy level is not quite where it needs to be, but way better than it has been.
Hey, he's out of bed.
I'm out of bed, yeah.
That is a huge improvement.
Yeah. So during the time that I was in Portland, I stayed with my mom, and that was actually really nice. We got to bond and just hang out most of the evenings, and we watched TV. She cooked dinner. I was really quite pampered. Like, she wouldn't even let me clean. Like, she wouldn't let me do dishes. She just kind of likes to do it, she's so used to doing it by herself that she liked it. And so it was nice, really just spending time with mom. I really enjoyed that, and I know she did too. I spent a lot of time with the kids and with the boys, and some lunches and some dinners with some friends. So it was a very good trip, even though the circumstances weren't exactly the best. Got to spend Thanksgiving with the boys and with my mom, and so I'm back and ready to tackle the daily happenings of homesteading. Now, I want to say something that I haven't said, and that is Katie. She was an absolute rock star during the time that I was gone. She did everything. Not only did you do all the chores in the mornings and the evenings and kept up with things, but she had freezing that she had to deal with, broken hoses she had to deal with. She actually did a bunch of projects, which you guys saw some videos of her clearing a bunch of land over by an area where we had a coyote kind of stalking our chickens.
Yep.
She was awesome. You were awesome. Like, you held down the fort, and it wasn't just keeping things going. It was like progressing things, and I'm very, very impressed and very thankful that that you were supportive in my need to go back to Portland and help out with some family stuff. So thank you for that very much.
That's what wives are for.
I know, but still, it's you still deserve the recognition and the thanks.
Thank you.
So we're back, and we're going to try to continue doing our daily vlogs. The dogs were very, very excited to have me come back. Kinsley couldn't quite. She was like, "Is that really you, Dad? Is that really you?" And then she saw me, and that was quite the greeting at the airport. And then when we got back, I don't remember if it was evening or it was early. It was midday. Yeah, midday. The dogs, the boys here, they jumped up all over me, and they were very, very excited. So
they're like, "Oh."
Yeah. They at first didn't recognize me because I was wearing a hat, and they're kind of like, and then they smelled me like, "Oh,
they did the
Dad."
sniff test, and then they knew.
Yeah. So it's good to be back, and it's good to be starting to feel better.
Yeah.
So
it's good to have you back.
I bet. Yeah. There's a lot that needs to be done.
Yeah.
So let's talk about what we're going to be doing for the remainder of
The year.
The year. Yeah. And that is house. We're going to start working on the house again. I think the last time we actually did any work on the house was at like March, April, May time frame.
Yeah,
that's when we had the drywall.
Been over 6 months.
The drywall put up. We had that wall removed between the kitchen and the living room. And after that, all work stopped, and we worked primarily, we 100% focused on just getting our chicken operation set up, infrastructure set up, breeding stock going, and that took way more time than we really thought it was going to take.
Everything takes more time.
Everything takes more time.
We're getting used to that. It's like, oh, I think that'll take us 3 weeks. 3 months it is. Cool.
Yeah. I'm just not going to put time frames on things anymore because they just take time.
Yep.
So, and quite honestly, I was really not wanting to focus on the house. Even though it's a good project to work on and it'll be nice to be able to move into it when it's done, it's a lot of work, and it's a lot of learning, and I'm not afraid of doing a lot of work. I'm not afraid of learning, but the one thing, don't bump into the camera, please. Thank you. The one thing that really gets me, and I know it's just something I just need to get over is the comments about, "Oh, you're doing that wrong. You should have done this. You should have done that." That kind of gets to me, so it makes it really hard for me to do these projects and film them. But everybody's got an opinion. Yep. There's always multiple ways of doing things. And I also had kind of pressure on myself of getting it done quickly. And that was putting too much pressure on myself. So I came to the conclusion that things just take as long as they take, and I don't need to be in a hurry.
Nope.
You know, and by not being in a hurry, I can do things not only properly, but I can do things in the order that they need to be done. Like, for example, today, I was going to start clearing out the back bedroom. There's a bunch of wood pile there, and I was just going to toss it out to the backyard, and then later drive the trailer back there and stack it up into the trailer and haul it to the dump. I was like, why don't I just move the trailer now, even though that's a pain? Just move the trailer now and then do less work. So by having the mindset of take your time, don't need to be in a rush, things are going to take as long as they take, and the not being in the rush thing allowed me to just, you know what, just let me just move the trailer. And then tomorrow I can start moving all the junk. And then I can take it to the landfill and get rid of all that and project done. So it feels good to be in that mindset, and also be in the mindset of, I'm just kind of rambling here, aren't I?
You are.
Also in the mindset of not worrying about what content I'm going to be filming and putting out.
Yeah.
There's always that in the back of my mind about, well, the things that I'm going to be doing today, is it going to be worth filming and putting a video out? And I'm just kind of done with that. So what I'm working on today is what I'm going to be filming. It'll be part of a video, and some of that video may be boring, some may be exciting. You know, it is what it is.
Might be a surprise to all of us.
Might be a surprise to all of us. What I find boring, you guys might find exciting. What I find exciting, you guys might find boring.
Yep.
Who knows? So
Who knows?
So our daily jobs are our daily jobs.
It is the Kraemer life.
It is the
our
Kraemer
life.
Yeah.
We've always said that this channel, well, the other channel, will be what we're doing in our life, and that could be traveling, that could be looking for a property, that could be remodeling, it could be homesteading. Who knows? It could be, you know, other stuff. So I think it's just, we're just going to keep it real and true to who we are and what we're truly working on, and not worry.
And not worry. Not every video has to perform well. And hey, you know what? I had a lot of time to think. I had a whole month plus a week of thinking. So I'm trying to reduce the amount of stress that I put on myself.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to find a way to get back to enjoying what I'm doing, as opposed to having things, well, not be enjoyable.
Yeah.
And so that's one of the ways, is things are going to take as long as they take.
Yep.
I don't need to be in a hurry. The stuff that we're working on is what we're going to film and put a video out on, and people are going to say what they're going to say. We have our path forward, and nothing needs to change that.
Nope.
Everybody's going to have an opinion, and that's fine.
At the end of the day,
That's right.
it's our property, it's our place,
and it's our life.
and it's our decision.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
Yeah, so
not saying we don't appreciate the input and the suggestions when they're constructive and helpful.
right, that's a very good point. That is a very, very good point. There is constructive feedback, constructive criticism. It's the other stuff that can get to me.
Yeah.
And quite even, honestly, even the constructive criticism can get to me. But I also have to remember that there are so many ways to do the same thing.
Yeah.
And everybody's going to take their
Own approach.
and they're going to take their own time doing it. And I don't need to try to replicate somebody else's,
Right.
output and video quality and whatever. It's just stupid. It's just like, I just need to live our life. So.
Amen.
Amen. Yeah. So that's where we are with things. I'm looking forward to, not looking forward to getting back into working on the house, because
There's a lot.
there's a lot.
There's a lot.
The first thing I'm going to be working on is getting the flooring more secure, because it is
The subfloor, right?
the floor joists are too far apart. The floor is pretty wavy. It's not flat, definitely not level. And I'm going to do a pretty big project on getting the floor more stiff and ready, so I can put floor leveler down, so then we can have a flat floor, maybe not perfectly level, but a flat, stiff floor that we can then put our vinyl planking down on.
Yep.
We're not doing the vinyl planking right away, but getting ready for that. And then it's going to be working on the ceiling, and then finishing up the drywall, and then finish work.
And then finish work. Yep.
Cabinets and all that kind of stuff. So I have a long way to go, and it just feels good to know that I don't need to be in a hurry. Take my time, do it right, try to enjoy the process. Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
I'm done.
I'm done.
I'll get off my soapbox now.
All right.
So that's where we are with things.
Yep.
How are you, Katie?
I'm doing good. Tomorrow is my last day of work for the year.
Yes, that's awesome.
Yes. So I have about 10-ish days off before I go back to work, which is awesome.
10 work days or 10 calendar days?
Calendar.
Okay.
I wish it was work days, but about 10 calendar days, and then I go back to work basically the 3rd of January. I go back to work.
Is there any chance you can take a few days off at the beginning of the year, so we get like 2 weeks again? We should talk about it. No, we should. We should really talk about it, because you need time off.
I have.
And you have plenty of accrued
I do. I have
PTO.
plenty of accrued time off. Yes. So yes, it
Maybe
is.
at least through your birthday.
Yeah, at least through my birthday.
Yeah.
2 more days.
Hey, those 2 days.
The end of the week. Yeah, so we can definitely flex that. But right now the plan is, going back. And then other than that, I've got a couple projects. So Nate mentioned we're going to start working on the house. There is a little bit more clearing that I want to do on the property. So we'll probably be doing multiple things. So our videos won't just be just animals or just land or just the house.
Renovation, yeah.
It'll probably still be a little bit of a mixture because we still have, I got myself another little chainsaw, super excited. And there's a whole bunch of little trees I want to take down because now is the time of year to do it because we can actually see what we want to take down. And so I want to make sure to take advantage of this week. The weather's going to be pretty nice. It's supposed to start raining the end of this week. So the next couple days, I do want to take advantage of the nice weather and at least clear a couple areas that I'm looking over by the chicken coops because there's a little bit more that I wanted to clear around the coops and a few more path type areas before spring hits and it gets too full and it's really hard to clear. So we'll be, I'll be working on some things. Some will, I'll help with some of the remodel stuff. Some of it he'll be working on and I'll be doing something else. So
Yep. Yeah, it'll be good.
Progressing.
Yep. So it'll be a good end of the year, and then we're also working on a video for 2023 highlights.
Yeah, kind of a recap.
Yep. So it's gonna be busy, but it'll be fun. So
cool.
Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna end it here. We will see you tomorrow, and
Gonna head to town and get some stuff that we need.
Yep. I have a big delivery from Lowe's tomorrow, and I forgot a couple items in that delivery, so I have to go to town to get some stuff from Lowe's. So anyway, that's what we're going to do. So we will see you tomorrow.
Take care.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye. Okay.
I want to take that tree out. They love it, but
I know.
I hate it.
Yeah.
I cannot believe she's still with all those chicks.